everybody? It's your girl, Sofia, back here on Sofia's Football Talk to do a quick but sweet reaction to Man United 4, Sheffield United 2. I said we were going to win, but I knew we were going to make it difficult, and that is exactly what happened. I didn't think we were going to score 4 goals, though. So I think the goal difference is 2 plus goals, so that's something, I guess. But either way, I'm just taking the win. That is literally where I'm at. I am just taking the W's and running with it because I said I ain't having us lose it. Hell no. But there's definitely stuff that we, of course, have to talk about. What makes this even sweeter is the fact that while I was watching this game, I was also watching the Merseyside derby with Everton versus Liverpool, which ended in Liverpool losing 2-0. Amazing, wonderful scenes. Ah, it just makes it even better. So for me, we're going to take it because even though my team is in the gutter, I will always be happy of seeing my ops failing. Always, 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 always. But yeah, before we fully dive in, because this is just going to be a quick little reaction because I got work tomorrow. I got a work meeting. So I'm going to be on at work for many, many hours, 12 hours tomorrow. Ah, but it is what it is. At least I'm not going to work in a bad mood. So yeah, make sure we like the video. Of course, also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're still on the road to 3K subscribers, so let's make that happen. Feel free, of course, as well to join the SFT membership. Link is in the description box. Yeah, let me say hi to some of the people. Big up Sane, who is a Liverpool fan, who says, even though this is a United match reaction, I actually want you to cook us, no cap. I will. Because it ain't my manager, my former manager, Sir Alex Ferguson, okay, right here. At least on his final season, he went out with the big trophy. He didn't go out with just the Carabao Cup. At least he got himself a great, prem, last prem. I guess that's not for everybody. Yeah, that ain't for everybody. One prem in 9 years, club. Interesting. Interesting. Could be my manager. How much blame can you absolve Tenag from? To be honest, in this game, I mean, we will talk about it. We will talk about it. Pick up to Lumba says, I don't feel anything. I hear it. Bar says the Glassdoor effect is in full flow at Palace. Wait, did Palace play as well? Did Palace play as well? Let me double check here. Did they? Did they play? Yeah, they won 2-0. Oh my God, they won 2-0 against Newcastle. Damn. Where are we now in the league? Just because I'm like curious, just a slight little curiousness. Don't hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'll check that later. Yes, like. Yeah, we are slow and clueless. We are very slow. There were moments where I was like, oh my God. We'll talk about it. Because Maltese, I'm just ready for the season to be over. I agree. I hope City doesn't cook us in the final. I mean, if we still have this manager, then we shall and we will be cooked. But I'm not gonna focus on that final until we're done with the Prem season. At least I can sleep in happiness. Hey, in 100 years, everyone will. Okay, yeah, great. Whatever makes you sleep better at night, Bart. You lost to your baby brother Blues. You can hold that respectfully. But hey, I digress. So, Sheffield United got the lead. In the 34th minute, Onana messed up, made it 1-0. He was supposed to give a pass to, I believe, Dallo. Misplaced the pass. And then Sheffield United was on it. Made it 1-0. I was thinking, damn, what a way to actually kick off the game, because I felt like for the majority of first half, we were controlling the game. We were creating a lot of chances. The problem is we weren't able to put those chances in the back of the net. That was the issue. But we did, you know, I felt like for the majority of that first half, up until we conceded, I did definitely feel like we played well compared to some of the other games that we played, like for instance Bournemouth, Fulham, and just to mention a few. I felt like we were a bit better today, but regardless, we still messed up at the beginning. And then for the first minute, Maguire scores a header to equalize. I believe that might have been from a free kick, I think. Ganacho assist, wonderful assist by him. I think he was wasteful himself when he was through on goal here and there. But ultimately, I still felt like he didn't play for the majority of the game, didn't get stopped off at all, which I think was warranted, in my opinion. Still needs to work on his finishing, though. 100% has to work on that. But I think it will get there. In the 49th minute, so as we start the second half, Sheffield United makes it 2-1. Horrible defending, by the way. I think Wan-Bissako's out of play, kind of out of position, I should say. Dallo misplaced the pass. It was a lot happening. Wasn't good. The defending was not good whatsoever. And they had chances. Sheffield United had lots of chances. I was thinking, yeah, this can go left, This can go left. But we came back in the 60th minute. Bruno scores a penalty. I'm going to be very honest. I'm not going to be shameless. I don't think that should have been a penalty. I'll take it, but I think it was a little bit of a soft penalty. I felt it was basically Maguire that got us that penalty because it was basically shirts being pulled, but I felt like it was kind of being pulled from both parts, if that makes sense. And I just felt like he went down a little bit too quick. So I wouldn't be pissed if we wouldn't get that penalty. I'll take it, but I wouldn't be pissed if we didn't get it. But also, to be honest, maybe it all kind of came full circle because in some of the other games we've been getting, penalties that shouldn't really been penalties against us. So you know what? Maybe it's the universe just trying to give us something back for once. You know what? For right now, I'm taking it. That's all I'm gonna say. So he scores that in the 80th minute, so 20 minutes after it was 2-2. Bruno makes it 3-2 with an amazing screamer of a goal outside of the box. Made no assist. This now is Bruno's 10th goal of the season in the Prem. And I'm not going to lie, I actually feel like Bruno had a good game, y'all know I be on his case. He can be frustrating, he can be hell annoying, but a couple of the few games, even though he's been kind of not that good in some of the other games, he's been showing up with the stats. And for me, it's like, at least show up. At least give me something. It can't just be you're gonna be trash for the majority of the game and then you don't give me something. If you go stat pad, then freaking stat pad. You know what I'm saying? Do something. But at least today we saw both where he was good for the majority of the game, held on to the ball for a lot of time. I ain't gonna lie. Felt like he had a good game. And he showed up with the numbers as well. So big up to him. And then so that was basically 3-2. But to finally kind of put the nail on the coffin, that was in the 84th minute. So 4 minutes after Bruno scored a goal. Hojlund finally gets on the score sheet. And I did predict 2-1. And I think I might have said, did I maybe say Bruno and Hojlund? Feel like I might have said that. I'm pretty sure I definitely said that Hojlund probably would score, and I would hope that he would score, which he finally did. So he scored, and Bruno sits as well. But to be honest, we probably should have had even more goals because there were a lot of chances that we had, and they should have had more goals as well. So I think the scoreline reflects definitely the game for sure. But I'm just happy that we got the win. I'm not gonna sit there and say that this was an amazing performance, not at all. It's Sheffield United, but I'm saying it's one of the better performances compared to some of the other games. But there were moments in the first half up until we got the equalizer where you know, weren't we weren't really that good. I want to say Cubby Manu played very well today. for sure. Maguire be showing up both offensively and defensively, so gotta give it up to him. And y'all know I still want him to go. Still want a lot of the players to go, to be fair, but he's been showing up. So that's the least that you would want, right? Or at least that's what I think. Tournament says no one played well in my opinion. Nah, I mean, and that's your opinion. I respect that. I think Bruno played well. I think Casemiro played well. Also trying to think who, like, those two for me are definitely, and I would say Maguire as well. I think Casemiro for the majority of the part did better than he did against, what's the last game we played? Why am I blanking? The hell did we play in the weekend? Oh, Coventry. Yeah, I think he did better then. But yeah, Eriksen, a little bit all over the place. He started, of course, so Eriksen started the game. So McTominay was on the bench. Rashi was completely out due to an injury, so maybe it was real that he was limping out. Maybe seems to be that he was injured. So Anthony started. Anthony got stopped off, I believe, in the 53rd minute. So he didn't play for long in the second half because Ahmad came in. I felt like Ahmad looked a bit better he kind of grew more into the game. But it took a while. But it was a lot that was kind of being created for him, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and say that this was a horrible game. This was a bad game. Like, let's be honest. The bar is very low, but this is one of the better games as of at least lately. Let's be honest. It was better than the Coventry game. It was better than the Chelsea game. It was better than the Fulham game, and it was better than the Bournemouth game. It wasn't like we were getting trashed. I don't even know with the stats, but they definitely had some shots for sure. Let's see here. Manchester United versus Sheffield United. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, we had 25 shots. They had 10. That might be okay. Shots on target, we had 13 to their 4. We had 72% ball possession, 722 passes. Well, they had 288. Pass accuracy, 89%, while they have 75%. Also, okay. We had 8 corners. They had 4 corners. So, yeah, not that stats proves everything because it doesn't. It actually really doesn't. But you need a little bit of both. I think is important. You need to make sure that you have a balance with the eyesight, what your eyes are telling you, with how you're watching the game, but also with the stats. There needs to be a balance. It can't just be one or the other. It should be both, in my opinion. Big up, Paul. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream. I appreciate it. Yes, yes, yes. We are live also on Facebook and on Twitch. So hello to those you're watching on those platforms. And do subscribe. We literally have somebody that just unsubscribed. But you know what? We ain't here for everybody. This is a channel. If you like the vibe, you like the vibe. If you don't like the vibe, you don't like the vibe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, this was a game that we made difficult for ourselves. It was. It shouldn't be. Arguably, this should be a game where we slap them up 6-0, 5-6-0 minimum, or at least 4 minimum. It should be, but it wasn't. It shouldn't be that we end up conceding 2 goals. It shouldn't be. That shouldn't be the case. But I'm not going to sit there and be mad today because I've been mad enough. Okay? Coventry game we went through, I was pissed because that was so symbolic of a performance the way we bottled it. And today, we could have bottled it again. There were definitely opportunities. Do not get it twisted. But it was, players, Bruno that showed up. And that's what I wanted. I wanted some of the big. You want your captain to show up, and this was a captain's performance. And he showed up today. So thank you. All I want is for you to continue to show up for the remainder of the season. That's all. Big up, Ravi. Hope you're doing well. Yes, guys, like, and indeed subscribe. By the way, we did have a debutant for this game. So the 90th minute, we had Wheatley. Let me check what's his full name. So it was Ethan Whitley from the academy, 18-year-old forward, came in for Hojlund, makes his debut, not just but actual debut for Man United. Then, but big up to him. There were a moment where Bruno almost passed it to him. I was like, damn, I wish he could score. But you know what? Hey, hopefully he can get some more game time. Maybe against Burnley. We still have another home game, so I hope he gets some minutes then. That would be great. Also, I hope Ahmad starts. I think since Ahmad came in so early in the second half, I would hope that he starts, at least have him start one game before the season is done, right? But either way, this now marks our 250th academy player to make their debut for the first team. I mean, Man United's history rich with having, of course, we know about the 92, class of 92, of course. We know about that. So it's nice to see youngsters getting a chance again, because we're known for having academies, like a prominent academy for several years, but unfortunately it hasn't really been pulling up trees the last, I'll say, 10 years. But there's some gems there, of course, where we see with Kobe Mainu, and I think with Ganacho, who has a lot of potential. There's stuff out there, That's all I'm gonna say. So whether or not Wit will be one of the good ones, we'll have to wait and see. But either way, making sure that you get some minutes, because sometimes it can also be maybe you don't have a future here at Man United, but we can make sure that we develop you so that you can have a future somewhere else and get some money there. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, in my opinion. So the next game is going to be this Saturday at home again, this time against Burnley, which I think will be, Burnley technically won against Sheffield on the weekend. I think they slapped them up like 5-0 or something. So I still think we're going to win. But once again, what are we going to do again? We're going to make it difficult for ourselves. 100%. We will make it difficult. I just wish we saw more youth. I would love to have more of the youth players to play for the remainder of the season. I would prefer that. I would love that to happen. Whether or not that will be the case is another story for another day, but I wouldn't mind that whatsoever at all. Yeah, guys, we're going to finish here. Like I said, I didn't want this to be the longest match reaction. I got to work early in the morning. We have a night, or I should say evening meeting at work. So I will not be able to do a live, any type of live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow when I come home from work, I'm going to rest. So I'm going to see you guys on Friday to do then a preview for the Man United and Burnley game. So make sure that you, of course, watch some of the other videos that I have on the channel if you haven't already. We might post either shorts every now and then. You never know. But if you want to make sure that you don't miss the upcoming content, then subscribe, have on the notification bell button, click on all so that you make sure that you have it on everything. So everything that gets posted, you get notified of. Okay? Pick up to everybody that's been there. Pick up to Dolumba, Ravi, Paul, Bart, Maltiti's Corner, Zane as well. Pick up. And to those of you watching on the replay, let me know your thoughts about the game. And comment down your thoughts. Peace out. See you on Friday. Sofia out. Glory, glory, Man United. E força Inter.